Hey guys, I'm Fancy, and you're watching the Good Wives Network. And this is a Monster in Your Bed update on Mica Miller. So, right now, what I have is the official obituary of Mica Miller. As you know, Mica is the pastor's wife who met her untimely death on April 27th of 2024 in Lumber River State Park in North Carolina. Her death was mysterious, and the public and her family and friends do not agree with the ruling that the Robeson County medical examiner has given of self unaliving. They just don't believe this. There is a lot of questionable things about this death, but this is her obituary, and I wanted to go ahead and show it to you guys. So there is her obituary. As you can see, they have some beautiful pictures of her up on the site. This is on burrowsfh.com. They are the funeral home that handled Mica's uh, uh, cremation and her death. So reading it, it starts off Mica Miller, Mica Acacia Miller, 30, of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, passed away on Saturday, April 27th, 2024. She was born March 7th, 1994, in Wichita, Kansas, a daughter of Michael Francis and Angelita Ramirez. She is survived by her husband, Pastor John Paul Miller of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, stepchildren Logan, Zachary, Eli, Asher, and Celia, I don't know, and one brother, Nate Francis, and his wife, Victoria, four sisters, Anna Francis, Sierra Brown, and husband, Matt, Abby Francis, and Destiny Barrientos and husband Nicholas. Mica was energetic, affirming, adventurous, faithful, loving, giving, forgiving, talented, joyous, creative, assertive, bold, determined, authoritative, passionate, hardworking, a risk taker, and so much more. She and JP have been friends since 2009, married in 2017, and spent almost every single day and night together. Mica loved her little dog Loki. She loved doing outdoor activities like water rappelling, hiking, skydiving, running, and going to the beach. Mica would take on any challenge, even if it was being vegan for an entire year. Mica was the worship leader, graphics designer, youth leader, women's ministry leader, and pastor's assistant. And she did all of this with the utmost integrity and faithfulness. Mica made the greatest of efforts to always be the best wife she could be. She truly served Jesus and her husband and all of her heart. She would praise her husband after every church service, telling him he was the best preacher in the world, even if it wasn't true. And she also told him he was the funniest preacher in the world, even though that wasn't true either. And Mica loved her family so much. She looked forward to every text from her father or brother. She sought every opportunity to pour into her sisters. There were thousands of nights that she would pray out loud for God to always bless and take care of her family. They were constantly on her mind. Mica wanted more than anything for each member of her family to serve Jesus continually. Mica loved her ice bath, nice car, sauna, house, etc. But more than anything else on earth was her desire to see people come to Jesus. A celebration of Michael's life will be held 3 p.m. Sunday, May 5th, 2024, at Solid Rock at Market Commons. The family will receive friends immediately following the service. And the family has requested that memorial donations be made to Dare to Care Missions to sponsor a child in Africa. Condolences may be made at burrowsfh.com, and that's it. But this was written by JP, and to me it just seems like it's like a resume more than an obituary, and it just seems like I, I don't know. I don't think it's what her family would have wrote for her obituary. But, and then he had to double down and make it worse by scheduling this celebration of life on Mother's Day, at the same time that her church family that she had just been baptized, on Easter, was holding their service along with her family, and he had to do his at the same time so that they wouldn't be able to attend both, or and so that members of the church would have to choose. I mean, this guy is just an all-around asshat. I feel so bad for this family. I feel terrible for Mica. I'm glad his ex-wife got out. I feel bad for their 5 children. Oh my goodness. But this man should not be leading anyone anywhere ever. But there you have it, folks. That is Mica Miller's obituary, written by her estranged husband, J.P. Miller. Have a good one from the Good Wives, serving up true crime, one dish at a time. Bye, guys. Mwah.